Okay, I want to talk about this. The new God of War face spin-off is getting huge backlash for making the in-game character way uglier than Deborah Ann Wall, the voice and motion capture actress behind Faye. Sony did it again. You can thank the usual consultants. I'ma say it. She's way prettier. She's way prettier. I don't know, man. It's the same thing every time. They will never make a game of their own, bro. They will only co-opt like existing established franchises that have been around for like 20 years. That you like love to try and push their stupid agenda, man. Like, God of War didn't really need a fucking female protagonist, especially not an ugly one, man. I promise you, if you look behind the curtain, like, you will see the usual suspects pushing for this garbage. And as always, they'll try and gaslight, they'll try and girl boss you when you call them out. Like, they'll say, you're just a misogynist, you hate women, this game isn't for you. No, bitch! God of War is like a fucking masculine franchise. It has like the badass main character in Kratos for decades, man. Nobody fucking asked for this fucking female protagonist. It doesn't make me a misogynist because you suddenly decided to change your target audience. It's God of War for a reason. No, but like, that doesn't even begin to address the fact that these developers intentionally made her ugly. It is fucking astounding to me that even the red-hatted voice actor, motion capture actress is hotter than the girl in the fucking video game. That is 100% by design. They'll try and like pull the wool over your eyes and they'll act like they didn't make Kratos a shirtless badass that's eye candy for women. But when it comes time for a female protagonist, it's like, oh no, they can't be attractive, the horror. No, that you can't have that. Don't forget, guys, our target audience for the last few decades has been, oh, let me look at the notes right here. Teenage and young male adults. The demographic is notorious for hating attractive women, so make sure you don't overdo it. Like, it's just so fucking dishonest. Like, anyone with room temperature IQ can see what's going on here. Music's a bit too loud, hold on. There we go. I just don't get it. This is their strategy to make dudes quit video games to start appreciating real women? No, it's not, man. If you're playing video games and you love video game characters, you're probably not going to go and find a chick. Let's be real. I'm a fucking shut-in. I don't go out and find people. I look at fucking video game characters. So yeah, I saw this too. Here we go. There is no huge backlash. No real humans care. What we have here are little man children who didn't realize that without makeup, a person looks a little different. I won't speculate as to why they don't know. ... That's not the point at all. The point is that it's plainly obvious that game development studios are being co-opted by these woke retards and women. Like, everybody knows 98% of the demographic that's interested in gaming in general, but especially in God of War, likes attractive video game characters, including female players, by the way. Like, let me ask you a question. How much merch do you think this will, do you think this will sell with this female protagonist? Like, how many posters, how many action figures, like any kind of merch with her face on it? Do you think it'll sell as much as Kratos? No, it won't. How many that's another question. How many pretty girls are gonna cosplay as the protagonist at cons and events? Not many. Like, you try as hard as you want, but we're like sick and tired of you co-opting our beloved franchises and making them shitty. People cosplay attractive characters because they want to be attractive. Nobody wants to be fucking called ugly. Why do you think people who hate... why do you think people who hate, for example, Asmon, or they hate me, for example, they always resort to saying, oh, her voice is ugly, or like, oh, he's bald and ugly and doesn't have teeth. That's like the go-to insult for like calling people and discrediting their argument. It's pronounced Kratos, Alana. Emphasis on the toes. I thought it was Kratos. Kratos. Okay, sorry. Is making the main character and expecting him to sell as much as Barbie? Yeah, it had its own demographic. Sure, people still bought Ken, but like they didn't fucking buy as much as Barbie. It's objective fucking fact, bro. And then of course, whole lot of people. Gamers don't think she's hot because they are attracted to men and children. Jesus Christ. Israel phobic. Their alternate account is Israel hater. You can't make this shit up, chat. Come on. What the fuck? Come on, man. So unlike woke game designers, I read some of the comments and I redid the design. Here's another model I edited. Looks more like the actress, more realistic looking, more texture on her skin, and I even toned down her makeup. Still looks like a beautiful character and the actress, in my opinion. I think for me, it's the fact that they added wrinkles to her. It's like, she's 41, by the way, and then people are gonna argue, it's like, oh, well, she's a mom, she's supposed to have wrinkles. Bitch, this woman is 41. She looks stunning for 41. She does. That's a sex doll. You've never seen a woman? Moms can't be hot, I guess. Bro, the term MILF exists for a reason. Like, it's so stupid that people make that argument. Like, I'm not allowed to look like a mom with wrinkles and looking like a hag. Okay, man. Whatever you say. God of War's creator says the new Laufey title is not God of War. David Jaff added the originals had their hooks right. It was Kratos, he's a badass. Greek mythology and violence, etc. This guy's the God of War creator and says the new Laufey title is not God of War? Like, this is such fucking cope. If it's not God of War, then why the fuck does it say God of War in the title? Why in the PlayStation official trailer on fucking YouTube does it say God of War? Why in the trailer is Kratos referenced like 1,000 times? He's ex-dev? It doesn't... He's not a current dev? Yeah, it's banking off the IP. Like, dude... It makes absolutely no fucking sense. If it's not God of War, then why the fuck are you specifically targeting the audience that loves God of War? It makes no fucking sense. Like, you want to pretend that, like, they're not co-opting an existing franchise by saying this game with Laufey is unrelated, but your entire advertisement campaign says the opposite because you know it wouldn't sell otherwise. If it was just Laufey, nobody would fucking play it. I'll say it. Alana, he didn't work on this? Ranted on the new channel title? He didn't work on this? Why does that make it different though? Yeah, like the statement's stupid. Even if he didn't work on it, that he's the guy that made the series. What the fuck do you mean it's not God of War? He's still saying it. He's a mixed person, basically the depiction. Old man yells at cloud like broken clocks. He's being able to tell things right. He's hating on it. He's hating the game. He's agreeing with you. Oh, okay. Never mind then. Bro, what? What the fuck do you mean, bro? Do you realize how this is fucking framed? Woman moment. Okay, you're fucking retard. Okay. Whatever. Fine, we agree with each other. That's fine. He said the game will likely not sell well. Yes, because it's not God of War. And again, I have to reiterate. You want to make your own game, that's fine. But if you're going to co-opt an entire franchise and say, this is off the back of God of War, we love God of War gaming, all the fans of God of War are gonna like it. It doesn't have Kratos, man. The cube of DEI. I love that. Wait, hold on. I do love that in the actual official, I'm gonna assume this is gonna be the box art. There's a fucking cube. Fucking cube chungus, bro. I don't think it would sell as many copies, man. I don't. Anyway. Alana Pierce, oh no, I share a name with her, has confirmed that God of War Lofi is the project she worked on during her time at Sony Santa Monica studio. So here's the God of War game I spent 4 years writing. Now it all makes sense. Chat, this is the smoking gun. For everybody that doesn't know, Alana Pierce has been like a constant, annoying, retarded voice in the gaming community. And I mean gaming community like in loose brackets, right? She used to be a game journalist, like, which should tell you everything you need to know. Like, in the last 10 years, she's been on the wrong side of literally every single gaming controversy. She talks about sexism in video games, objectifying women. I'm pretty sure she said that she hates Stellar Blade, and that it should be like the exception or something. She was a former IGN journalist, also massive red flag. She hates attractive female characters, Stellar Blade. She was also one of the people that was die-hard defending The Last of Us Part 2. Like, she's a die-hard supporter of DEI as well. DEI mostly benefits white women, look it up, of course. Like, she's basically like the final boss of woke consulting. It's like the entirety of Sweet Baby Inc. was like condensed down into one person. So the fact that this is her story and she wrote it, like, explains everything, in my opinion. It's all starting to make sense. She was siding with Anita and co. This is another little rabbit hole that I went down on. Anita Sarkeesian. Oh, sorry, I say it like in the... I'll say Sarkeesian, but you're supposed to say Sarkeesian. Anita Sarkeesian was one of the people that cozied up to the guy Neil Druckmann. People keep calling him Neil Cuckman, and I don't want to say that because it's a meme. I would address him as the proper person because I want people to know who they're looking up. Neil Druckmann. Yes, Neil Druckmann is the guy that made Last of Us, and he's a very vehement, like, making characters unappealing type of dude. And then he attacked Stellar Blade, and he cozied up to Anita Sarkeesian, and they were like buddy and chums and stuff, and that led into another rabbit hole where I'm like, holy shit, like, they have their nasty little tentacles like everywhere. To start a Gamergate? Yeah, I know. But like, my point is that this all kind of like ties back into like how people really liked The Last of Us, the first one, and then it fell off a cliff. It all ties back together, man. It's all like the same group of little people that just want to fucking ruin everything. And again, it's all you gotta say. Anyone notice a pattern in Western video game? God of War, Witcher, Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima. What am I missing? I don't know, man. I don't really see this happening everywhere else. Westerns are so... Alan Wake? Oh yeah, the first one had the dude in it. Oh wait, didn't they swap it back to the side character? Yeah, and everybody was like, yeah, this isn't what we wanted. It was okay, I just didn't really like it. Again, I don't know, man. At least with The Witcher, I could be more lenient because Ciri has been a massive part, and they always said that Geralt has to take a backseat to The Witcher, but I just don't know. I'd have to see it. I'd have to see and play the game when it comes out. When was the last time Western game dev made appealing muscular male character? Never. I'm kidding. I'm sure there's examples. Wait till the game comes out. Yeah, I don't want to like cast complete judgment because The Witcher does have a soft spot in my heart, but I don't know, man. They do have to like actually do it right. But like this is my issue. Like this is kind of like this is a good closing point for me to summarize how I feel. Like again, I don't care if games have female protagonists. Like I don't even particularly care if they're ugly. But you need to make your own fucking games if you want to do that. The core of my problem is that they're taking traditionally masculine games with masculine audiences, with masculine male protagonists that have a huge fan base and target the audience of teenage boys and young adult men. Like, they've made numerous sequels to these games, all with the same game, appealing to the same target audience. Like, God of War has what, like 5 or 6 titles now? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think 5 or 6. And it's always been Kratos. They've always been appealing to the same target audience. And then the usual suspects get suddenly hired at the studio in the last 8 to 10 years. And then they shifted to the next game has a female protagonist. She's ugly, and they try to gaslight you when the target audience is reasonably upset. That's the problem. It's like the blatant dishonesty of like co-opting a beloved franchise that was made for men with the core theme being masculinity, and then they just shit on it and lie to your face and call you a fucking misogynist. You're not a misogynist. No, the game isn't for you. Yeah, you're right. And then you're gonna call me a misogynist for not showing up to play the game. I don't think it's that bad. Okay, man. We'll see how the game turns out and then see the game journalist giving it 10 out of 10s. And then we'll see what actual gamers think. Why do people keep buying these garbage games? But they really don't, though. Just because, like, a gaming franchise... This is the other thing that really fucking grates me. People will say, like, oh, God of War sold 1 million copies. It did so well. The Ubisoft did that, too, with God, what is it called? Assassin's Creed Shadows, right? They said, oh, we sold 1 million copies. This is amazing. Do you realize that when you have a successful franchise, people are still gonna try and play the game? They're going bankrupt because of it now. They said 1 million players, not sold units. Yeah, whatever the fuck. Still, 1 million players sounds impressive, right? But at the end of the day, they're still not succeeding. They're not doing well enough. Pattern recognition, I don't agree with judging of the game before it releases at some point. You have to come to terms with the fact that this has happened many times before. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Again, how many examples do we have so far? I would argue that Jesus Christ, I'm having a mental fart. Assassin's Creed Shadows is also part of it. MMOs brag about how many registered accounts they have. Yeah, or fucking, oh, we have billions and billions of pre-order sales. Okay, we'll see how many people are actually playing the game. The question is, how do you make something new without making it a blatant copy of what you've already done? That sounds like you're just not doing a good enough job. Because there are so many games that were literally taken out of inspiration from other games. Like, Do you realize how few steps away, like, League of Legends is, for example, from World of Warcraft? Or Warcraft in general? Like, Warcraft was Dota, and then Dota became League. Do you know, like... That sounds like a skill issue. It's its own game. Like, it's not impossible. Try something different. I mean, it's not even that. It's like people are gonna play a good game if they want to play a good game. They want to make a good game happen. Game devs will make it happen. There are so many examples of wonderful games that were in that had people that worked in AAA corporations that made new games that were astounding. Like the ex Ubisoft people that left in, like, I think I want to say like 2015 or 2018. They made Expedition 33. Stunning game. I'm getting off into the weeds, but anyway, I just wanted to throw my 2 cents out there. Yeah. Okay, let's move right along. I saw this viral tweet. Unrelated. Where is it? I see so many viral tweets. I'm so chronically online. Ah.